guys. So Jenny just spilled water on herself. So I get home from work and she did dishes while I was gone today. So I'm sitting there getting ready to make dinner. That's out for me to do. And she's like, yeah, so I dropped a fork between the counter and the fridge. And then she apparently went to retrieve it with a hanger and lost the hanger. She managed to get the first hanger out, but the fork is still there. And neither of us have skinny enough arms to get that out.
I feel like we should get a metal hanger and like hook it and curve it and like jiggle it around the
I don't
fork.
have any metal hangers, do you?
Nope. We should buy one.
Another thing
just for the sole purpose of fishing silverware out of weird corners.
So yeah, and then work was interesting. One of my coworkers asked me for both my and her Snapchat names. I did not give him either. And
Nerdy Russian.
yeah, and he asked me like twice, your friend hasn't responded to me. She hasn't messaged me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, she's probably ignoring her phone playing video games.
You're not
Which
wrong.
I really wasn't. You mind buttering some bread for me?
I mind.
Thank you. So, yeah, it was interesting. They're still technically training me, and they're only giving me as many tables as they feel like I can handle. I had 4 tables at once, and holy crap, was I terrified. Yes, I made tips, and it makes me happy. Like, people apparently like me. I had one family, like, I don't even remember how it came up, but I'm like, yeah, I'm Southern, and they're like, oh, welcome to Missouri, and I'm like, thanks, been here 9 years now, but I'm still Southern, true and true, and they're like, oh, good, stay Southern, do that, and I'm like, yeah, I will be anyway, but thank you. And then I had a table call me awesome yesterday.
Cause you are.
Jenny's always trying to tell me that I am.
Cause you are.
So, yeah. And then I actually got complimented by the 2 other servers saying that I was doing a good job for day 5 of work now. So.
You are a fantastic person. You're a piece
So,
of person.
I feel like I'm settling in well. I didn't blush. Mike called me a sweetheart.
Aww.
Like, he said, thank you, sweetheart, as he went by, and I didn't turn bright red. So, I'm improving. I first got there, and they would tell me I was pretty or call me sweetheart, and I would flush bright red. So, I'm improving. I'm getting better at not blushing when people compliment me. So, yeah.
I have to sneeze. I have a slight headache, and like, just my brain is not functioning.
This is hilarious, guys. You do realize if you're staring at a screen for too long, that can give you a headache, right?
That was not the reason.
Are you positive? Because
I
you've
was
been
not
on the
staring at the screen all day.
Xbox,
No, I haven't been on it all day.
except for when we played this morning.
Except when I played this morning. And I played like a little Inquisition, but not for long. And I turned it off, and I was mostly just lying on the couch listening to music with my phone back on.
And then I walked in and she was watching Markiplier play Franbo. Thank you, Random Encounters Musical, for pointing her to that one.
I also watched a Five Nights at Freddy animated thing. It's fantastic.
I need to watch those. I've got some of those saved. So, yeah.
I want more already. Like, where it left off, I need more.
And then we're going to see, I need to introduce her to more Random Encounters musicals. And I introduced her to Nerdy Nummies.
Nerdy Nummies!
So, there's a Nerdy Nummies and GT live stream where they have that combined. So I'm going to probably show her that while we eat. She's making or buttering the bread for grilled cheese sandwiches.
Which is not easy.
No, it's not.
Do it, butter.
She also made chocolate muffins because she was hungry and she didn't want spaghetti.
Basically, we didn't have eggs, so I substituted. I just used a little more milk and oil.
I've actually heard you can also use banana to substitute for eggs.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that. Banana might have been really good in those. I feel like it's
Yeah.
really
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and put the oil in the pan. So yeah, we figured out
Clean that today.
I see that. Grilled cheese fried in olive oil with a hint of garlic on it is amazing.
Good.
And actually probably healthier than the amount of butter I was using to fry the grilled cheeses.
I'm not actually having the garlic on mine tonight.
Okay. Wait, hold that, please. Because I can't get that open with my
It
hand.
is cooking with Lauren.
Yeah, no, I can't cook, guys.
Yes, you can. You made lots of grilled cheese.
Yeah, grilled cheese. Can't really make anything else.
Yeah, you can't cook sausage or hamburger.
Okay, I can't cook raw sausage, and I've never actually cooked raw hamburger on my own.
Give me a break here. We have string cheese. I like string cheese.
Learning experience. If you want, you could probably make grilled cheese with string cheese.
That would be so cool.
I'm doing mine with Swiss, but you can.
You can just stick Swiss on mine. I'll experiment another day.
Okay.
How would you make grilled cheese with string? Would you like,
Strip it.
yeah, strip it and then like stack it? That'd be cool.
Actually, depending on how much cheese you want on there, you might want to experiment tonight because there's 2 pieces of Swiss left.
I'm just fine with 1 piece of Swiss. If you're fine with 1 Swiss.
I just want to give you that heads up that
Yeah.
that's all the non-string cheese we have in this house.
But that just means we can get regular cheese next time.
Yes.
Because you accidentally grabbed the Swiss.
So guys, this was me finding out that I actually like Swiss cheese when it's cooked. I didn't like it before, so yay for picking up the wrong kind of cheese.
Yeah, she said provolone and then she threw it in there. I was like, that's a Swiss. Did she mean Swiss?
Okay. They were right next to each other in the same box. Similar colors of the bags. Can you
Yeah.
blame me?
I just thought it was funny.
You think like half of what I do is funny.
It's because half of what you do is funny.
You also think half of what I do is adorable, so I'm either funny or adorable to you.
You're both.
We are such children and it's brilliant. Do we have more paper towels anywhere?
Yeah, in the thing up there.
Yes, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, I found them earlier. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Short person, tall thing.
Cooking with Lauren. Ha, she's dropping things.
Hey, I didn't hit myself in the head, so
That's good.
there's that.
I'm impressed that you made like 29 in tips. I mean,
That
that's
was
super.
I was not expecting that. I
That is
just
super
smiled.
impressive.
Like, I just smiled and I was joking around with that one table and they were very excited that I was
I
Southern.
think that's what like people like. Just when you
Apparently,
polite, and you smile and you joke around occasionally.
that's what one of my coworkers was actually saying yesterday was she tends to forget to smile when she's out with people while she's working. And I ended up with more tips than her yesterday. And I had 3 tables. She had like 6.
Yeah. So I mean, like that smile makes you more like warm, I guess.
And
Okay.
Mike keeps telling me I need to smile more. And the flirty cook asked me if my smile was for sale. I said no, and he said, good, keep it that way.
Okay, so like, I don't remember when it was, but there was one at me, Mom, and Sherry, I think, went out to eat, and like the girl had put our ticket to be cooked, right?
Yeah.
Tables that came in after us, the cook was cooking their tickets
Yeah.
before our
first.
ticket. They came in, and she's like, "No, I gave you this ticket. You need to cook it." And he was just like, "No, I'm doing these tables." And so like we were there for like an hour and didn't get our food. And she eventually came up and she told us that what was going on. And Mom was like, she probably thinks she's not going to get tipped. She's getting tipped. Because that poor girl, she was so apologetic.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
wasn't her fault. Because, like, she'd done what she was supposed to. And she
Yeah.
kept reminding the cook, hey, this people needs their order. And the cook kept taking the tickets after ours
Yeah.
for plates that people
Ours,
that came
the
in
way
after
it works, you take the ticket, you shove it down onto a spike,
Mm-hmm.
and then he pulls them from there and hangs them up, like, in the order that he gets them.
Yeah.
But there's only one cook.
Yeah.
So when we get behind, it's like, okay, it's gonna be a bit before you get your food, because there's almost 40 tables. or so.
Yeah, and one cook.
Yeah, unless the owner or his son comes in, and then they'll help cook if they need it.
Yeah.
But it's still one of those, okay, it's going to be a bit before we can get your food because we're backed up. That was basically what we did tonight.
Yeah.
I had 4 tables, and the others had at least 6 each.
Yeah.
Thankfully, they didn't give me more because I was getting to the point where it's like, okay, if they add one more to my spot, this is not going to be pretty. Because day 5, I think I did well for 4 tables.
Yeah.
Like, there was a 1, and then a 2 and 3 at the other 2.
Yeah.
So, I was serving 9 people
Okay.
by myself.
That's impressive.
Only problem they had was I forgot to write the table number on 2 of the tickets. Slightly blackened, okay? On
Sure.
one side, I accidentally burned it.
You got to talking, it happens.
Yeah.
Just a little crunchy.
It's not like completely blackened, but there's like that corner's slightly black and the top is a little on the black side.
Yeah.
That's how I'm used to it.
Doesn't matter to me. Rainbow, rainbow. It's such a a catchy song.
I know, it gets stuck in your head,
And
doesn't it?
the game looks so fascinating. Oh my gosh. Where did my drink go?
So yeah,
I think it's
perfect one side.
that is perfectly fine. Sit on the table. I'm gonna go find my drink. Where did I stick? Oh, there it is. Found it.
Yay.
I found it.
We're always losing stuff, guys.
Yep. Always losing
A
stuff.
rainbow musical stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
I'm the one that introduced it to you, so it's technically my fault.
Yes, it is.
Guys, she made chocolate muffins while I was gone. Look at my food. They smell amazing. I'm having
They're
one
so
with my sandwich.
good. They're so good. I ate like 6 of them.
How many batches did you make?
2.
Okay.
There's 12. I was super hungry and they were super good.
So jittery right now. I think I might have hit an adrenaline rush at work, and I'm finally coming off of it because you guys probably can't see it from there, but I'm shaking right now. I'm coming off of it. And then I had to go get one of my coworkers to go get some ranch from the back because they had 2 bottles of ranch. Both of them were like that full at the bottom. So it got me from like quarter of a bottle to half of a bottle. And I'm like, can you go get me ranch while I keep filling the rest of these dressings? Please? Thankfully she did. Or, yeah. Badness.
Badness.
They sent me home early. They keep doing that because we're basically shut down, but they don't lock the doors and close them until 9:30.
Yeah.
So I keep getting us at home like an hour early because we're basically done and there's no one in the restaurant. And if there's no one in the restaurant, then it's like earlier than that, and we're basically done and like we're basically shut down and it's early enough that they don't want to let me go home yet.
Mhm.
I get to sit there and play on my phone because the other 2, they get to play on their phone because they're there all day long, guys. They work from at the very least 11 in the morning to 9:30 at night.
Mhm.
So they live there. They have nothing else to do but play on their phones when there's no customers. But when there's no customers and it's been long enough since one came in, yeah, I blackened mine even further than yours. I get to play on my phone. So it's like, okay, that balances out. But we were basically done. It's nice having a job that if there's nothing to do, they'll let you play on your phone.
Mhm.
Heck, it's just nice having a job that has nothing to do sometimes. I mean, granted, that was basically my summer job.
Mhm.
But, like, to be able to, like, okay, we're going full speed ahead to, okay, we're breathing, we're shutting down, we're okay now. It's nice, especially compared to my last job. We didn't shut the doors until 7, but we could not start shutting down until after the doors were shut.
Mhm.
It was annoying because people would come in, like, last minute and make it even harder to shut down because
Or they'll stay there for like an hour after the door's closed. Not even eating, just talking.
we could kick them out after like 45 minutes.
Mhm.
But that doesn't happen often.
It really doesn't. And it's it's ridiculous because there's dining room and they can have like every single table done. They can be out there cleaning.
That one done, and they can't leave yet.
Mm-hmm. They can be sitting there like cleaning and everything. And these people just keep talking as they work around them.
Ages. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
My feet hurt. I didn't sit down at all this shift. I'm getting spoiled. If there's no customers, I get to sit down and play on my phone. So, like, I'm there for 4 or 5 hours, depending on what shift I'm working. And, yeah. I normally get to sit down, but I didn't, and I was running everywhere. Actually, one of the managers from my last job showed up, so that was fun. I got to at least ask her how her summer went.
Yeah.
I still need to actually call my dad and learn how to write a letter to give 2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
Or the I'm not coming back because if you try to have me work in the next 2 weeks, I'm not going to have time to do homework notice.
Yeah.
Because
Which is
school
basically
starts Monday.
Yeah, I think Mom was talking about, like with the notes, it's basically just, the final date that you'll be leaving.
I meant to call my
reason
dad
why, yeah.
and ask him about that. Or I had my mom ask if he would call me back
Mm-hmm.
last night, but the scout thing must have gotten out later than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Also, one of my tables asked me if I was okay. Because
Oh.
I may have run into a wall. Like, I was cleaning my table that's right next to the wall that I have to go around to get back to the other half of the restaurant that you can see from the front desk. And I forgot the wall was behind me, and I turned around and ran into it. I also bruised my finger. I was replacing the lettuce, and I caught my finger, like, when I was putting the lettuce shotgun back in. Because that's really all I can think of. It's a shotgun, like, twice the width of the ones that we had at the cafeteria. And it, like, bruised the outside of my knuckle instantly. It doesn't hurt, but it's purple. It hurt a little bit at the time because it scraped it, too. But
Do you think we should resign this so you can
probably, because we're at 17 minutes in running now. I swear we keep getting longer and longer with these. There's gonna be one like 30 minutes long eventually. Give me my phone. Alright. So, I think that's it.
Adios.
Adios.